Ready? Aim. Fire.
My name is Bill Thomas. I survived the Battle of Harris Beach and the War in the Woods. I now work as the head of mathematics and biomedical engineering at the undercover Allied base.
How's the recovery?
Dr. Jenner. Oh, it's feeling alright. It's hard to believe that's already been 3 years.
Let me have a look.
Alright.
You know, it's an absolute miracle how you survived this. I don't know how you guys do it.
Miracle, huh? Well, one thing's for sure. Humans have brought us the modern medicine that totally makes this possible. Speaking of which, do you want to see something that I've been working on for the past couple months?
Oh, sure, of course.
Check this out. This doctor has distilled adrenaline. I have chemically modified a number of samples by exposing them to beta particles emitted by the annihilation of antimatter.
Antimatter, huh? That's fascinating. I'm sure you've realized some side effects.
Well, one thing's for sure, the human body can do ridiculous stuff under this. Check this out.
Oh my heavens! Well, I can only imagine that could give the Allies quite an advantage.
Yeah, that's the purpose, and there's no use for it right now, but it's good to be prepared. That was a diluted sample, it's already wearing off.
The real reason I came to see you is because Senator Goldarotten decided it was time for you to find out.
Find out what?
I know this is difficult for you to take in, but Darth Vladimir and Lord Audrey are still alive.
What? I thought they were dead. I watched them die. How come I didn't know about this sooner?
They were afraid you'd worry.
Well, you'd bet I worry.
That's not the worst part. They've joined in a military alliance called the Tyrant Hand.
You're trying to tell me that a fascist dictator and a communist fanatic are not only coexisting but joining together? What does the system come to?
I didn't want to upset you, Thomas.
This is an emergency message. Thomas, report to the Allied Council immediately.
Oh my gosh.
Thomas, it's about time.
Language, friend. What's this all about?
Thomas, I know this is kind of a rude awakening to the resurgence of Vladimir and Andre. We've been individually murdering the fallen generation for the past 5 years. As you know, your parents are missing. Our parents are either dead or in concentration camps. But there is hope. Our intelligence has formed a delicate strategy to prevent further exterminations. It will require each of you to perform.
It's not my responsibility.
As I was saying, we have evidence that the Tyrant Hand has designs to an antimatter bomb which they will use to further exterminate the fallen generation. If they succeed, there's no telling what they'll do with that destructive technology. We'll need to take a team to get the plans for the Tyrant Hand star cruiser on Planet 9, then fall back to the Allied base. Lewis and Frederick will maintain an airstrike while Thomas leads the Allied squadron in a ground assault straight to the designs.
It's up to me to decide what the I'm gonna do.
Well, what are we waiting for?
fallen generation and the T5 program under the fascist state of the tyrant. The fallen generation believed to be superior to us because of their age. They are closed-minded and claim so many rights and privileges that they restrain from the fair ones.
Well, fascism, the growth of an empire, is an essential manifestation of vitality, and its opposite a sign of decadence. This decadence being the fallen generation.
Let us fulfill the vision of Adolf Marx. Bless his body. Let the fallen generation tremble at our revolution. The fair ones have nothing to lose but their chains. They have a world to win. Let the fair ones of all countries unite!
To speed our divine purpose, we have developed a new weapon of mass destruction. Our antimatter bomb will target communities of the fallen generation and tear their bodies apart particle by particle.
May we forever endeavor to establish a communist utopia. The complete extermination of the fallen generation is the first step to establish a new organization built on prosperity and equality.
General.
Guys, I think we should say a prayer before we leave.
He's such a weirdo.
You know, the deeper I get in mathematics, the more I want to believe in a supreme being. It seems kind of superstitious, but the truth is you're better safe than sorry, right? I mean, you've read Pascal's wager.
I don't need his religion or your human ethics to give me purpose in life, boy. There is absolutely no moral purpose and you know it. If there's any purpose in life, it's a purpose created by me, like murdering people. That is fun.
Thanks for not killing Andre. That choice had nothing to do with your morals. If there even is such a thing as choice.
Remember, the true soldier fights not because he hates what's in front of him, but because he loves what's behind him.
Come on, guys, this ship's about to launch.
Guys, stay down.
That's not the end of it. Look behind you. I'm gonna bust some heads. Sometimes I question why I ever joined the Allies.
Just means that we're doing the will of God.
Killing people is the will of God? I'm an atheist, but at least I know my commandments. You're forgetting there is no God.
Well, if there was a God, we'd be
I can't trust the logic either. Take a sharp left! Hey, have you found the plans? They're emitting some takeoff signals.
No, I'm not seeing any sort of mothership. Oh god, there it is. Hey guys, I'm in. I'm alone though.
We're dwindling also. Do you remember what the plans are?
But
I see it in sector 1830. I'm going to murder him. You know what he did to me at Harris Beach.
Securing antimatter bomb plans.
It's a miracle we all got out of there alive. We know those that died are in a better place.
Or they're gone forever and they've wasted their lives.
you know what really bothers me, guys? I killed 29 people today. You know how that makes me feel?
Great.
Look, Friedrich, what if these guys really don't have a choice? What if they don't know what's right or wrong?
You know, God is a just God. Of course there is choice.
Choice is what gives us purpose. But there is no right or wrong.
Look, guys, I want to believe in God. I really do. I've seen numbers that scream that He exists. But the universe is deterministic, and that's all there is to it. And considering quantum uncertainty doesn't help.
Thomas, you worry too much.
I believe the purpose in life is to provide humans comfort. My job provides comfort for the fallen generation, but it sure doesn't comfort the tyrant hand.
All life is suffering anyway. You're doing them a favor. In the moment we're born, we're sentenced to a slow and painful death of about 80 years, right?
Well, look, the tyrant hand could use that same argument to murder the fallen generation.
You really have to be careful. If you take free will out of the equation, then all moral purpose is destroyed. You put faith in your equations in your physics book. Why can't you put faith in free will?
You know what, Lewis? You make a really good point there.
I don't know where you got this idea of moral purpose. Thomas, I thought you knew better. Lewis, your free will is no reason to try to make me follow a moral code.
Religion aside, doesn't it just feel better when you follow a moral law?
For who? Who says what's right?
I really can't live with those ideas, Fred.
Well, I really can't live with you.
Come on, guys, why can't we just get along?
Why can't you?
Really, that's enough with the language.
That's enough with your life! I'm done with this alliance stuff. Might makes right. Existence perceives...
Have you ever seen Friedrich like that before?
No, strange.
When Rodham said undercover, she really meant it. My heavens.
Yep.
Let's have a look at the plans.
General Chin, secure the area. The tall one, I know him from Harris Beach. Leave him to me. You take the other.
Lewis, get the plans. Bernard Vladimir, you are an evil man, and I'm gonna kill you right here, right now.
Bill Thomas, I am just merely misunderstood. It's illegal to litter.
feel to die? I would prefer to be away from the body and home with the Lord.
You, over here.
Vladimir!
Hello, Andre.
Show me his body.
Show me the plans first. Excellent. I've been waiting for this.
Well, I must have fried it when I killed Lewis.
You fried the plans. Like, why did we even come here?
Before you accuse me, show me your victory.
That's irrelevant. I mean, what's more important? The body of Thomas or the antimatter bomb plans?
With him in the way, he'll just steal it again.
Well, maybe he could steal the plans from you. I already proved more than a match for him. I'm not sure how you would add up.
Are you questioning my abilities?
Well, maybe I am.
You know, Vlad, I'm beginning to question the effectiveness of our relationship.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm done questioning. I've already reached my verdict, Andre.
Have what it took to be a leader. Your incompetence is showing itself now. Shut up! When's this gonna end, Vladimir?
Quite soon, actually. You should have known that fascism would never stand against the might and wisdom of communism. Little did you know, Andre, that before we had begun here, you already lost. Shoot him again!
Calvin Jarvis, stream the security cameras. Jarvis, power down. Can't let Andre get to my research.
I'm gonna kill you now.
I don't think so, Andre.
I've killed millions of people. What makes you so special?
I have a will to live. I have a world to save.
You only have a will to kill. Friedrich! Friedrich! Are you okay? What made you come back?
People that make their own meanings doom themselves.
Well, that's true, Friedrich.
Thomas, I'm doing something better than I've ever done, and I'm going to a place far better than I've ever known.
It's alright. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
Now effete, their bodies lie in the streets. Piles of bones that once could run and walk and sing and love, they represent the beings that now live above. Feel free to express your opinion. Unless it's stupid, then keep it to yourself. Feel free to express your opinion. Unless it's stupid, then keep it to yourself. In this part of that tree, by those buildings, this is the city where I live and die. A little boy looks at me the same way I would have looked at me when I was his age. This is where the games were played. This is where the plans were made. Feel free to express your opinion. Unless it's stupid, then keep it to yourself. Or unless you don't mind being publicly attacked, then feel free to express your opinion.